Alright, it's time for some of that truth serum. And truth is, Girl Meets World is over. And really, it was never really that good. What's going on, YouTube? So how are all of my diehard fans doing today? You guys doing alright? I really hope so. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Even though this video isn't really for you guys, it's more so for the delusional Girl Meets World only diehard fans. The fans that are subscribed to me only and strictly for Girl Meets World. The fans that literally never watch any other TV show but Girl Meets World. Because Girl Meets World is the best show on the planet to these people. It's Girl Meets World or die. Well, if that's the case, you better get ready to die, because Girl Meets World ain't coming back. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I think it's about time we state the obvious. It's going on about 3 months since Girl Meets World has been canceled, and we still haven't heard anything about it being picked up yet, and there's still so many people holding on to that little slimmer of hope that Girl Meets World may come back. You know, it still may come back one day, right? I mean, they must be working out something behind the scenes. I mean, that has to be why we still haven't heard anything from it yet, right? Oh, people, it's time to give it a rest already. And it's time to move on with your lives and accept the truth for what it is. And what is the truth? The truth is Girl Meets World is over and it's never coming back. And furthermore, that's okay. And that's okay because, I mean, people, let's be honest, Girl Meets World was never really that good. Now, how many of you guys are choking on your water right now? Choking on your food? Did Smurf just say what I think he just said? Yeah, I just did. Girl Meets World has always been overrated, and I've been the main guy doing the overrating. What do you mean, Smurf? How is Girl Meets World overrated? Oh, people. Let's take a look back at the show for a minute, shall we? First of all, what was the main reason that most people watched Girl Meets World in the first place? Because of the Boy Meets World cast, and because of the masterpiece that was Boy Meets World. That's why so many people even gave that show the time of day. And then once people tuned in and saw the pile of that show really was, a nice chunk of people tuned out immediately. It was only the 9 and 10-year-olds that knew nothing about Boy Meets World that tuned in and kept watching, and a few more poor saps like me that forced themselves to keep watching just simply because they loved Boy Meets World that much, and they were desperate to see Corey and Topanga together again. Even if it had to be on a stupid show like Girl Meets World. And since we're telling the truth and nothing but the truth in this video, season 1 of Girl Meets World was terrible. And most of season 2 wasn't that great either. I mean, it was okay. And then season 3 of Girl Meets World was also terrible. So somebody please explain this to me. How in the world was Girl Meets World a great show? Never mind a good show. Girl Meets World is the definition of overrated. And speaking of overrated, you know what? I'll save Lukaya for another video. But people, I just have to get this off my chest. And I figured this was the best day to do so. Because it's April, and it is officially the month of Andy Mack. A show that is actually good, and not the overrated sauce that is Girl Meets World. So I know the question you guys have to be asking yourselves right now, if Girl Meets World sucks so much and if it's so overrated, then why did I talk about it so much? Why did I hype it up so much? Well, I mean, isn't it obvious? Because you guys loved me talking about it so much. And I got so many fans for doing so. I would like to think of myself as the master and you guys as my puppets. You see, I was making you guys dance and dance and dance for my amusement because I knew how much you guys loved this horrible show. And I knew if you guys had someone that you thought loved the show as much as you did, you guys would want to watch that person's videos, wouldn't you? You guys would subscribe to that person, wouldn't you? I mean, hell, some of you guys would borderline worship that person, wouldn't you? Oh yes, it was all a master plan by yours truly. But now that Girl Meets World is over with, I see no point to keep this all up. And I figured, why not just come clean? If you want to call Girl Meets World a decent show, I mean, I disagree, but fine, I get it. But if you want to act like Girl Meets World is this great show and one of the best Disney shows ever, please. The only reason that Girl Meets World was even half as popular as it was because, again, for one, it was riding on Boy Meets World's coattails and doing a very poor job of it, and two, because Disney Channel is terrible. So if you put even a halfway decent show on it, then the show is going to look a lot better than it actually is. Duh. So I mean, people, it is what it is. For all of you guys holding out on hope that this terrible show is coming back, stop it. Just stop it. Give it a rest already. This show was never coming back, and I knew that the second that it was canceled. So I figured I probably lost about 500 to 1,000 subscribers by now, and I think I've talked long enough. So for those of you who are still watching this video right now and aren't complete morons, and you've noticed what today's date is, then kudos to you, because April Fool's, yes, I just had to do it, people. I was in the mood for some trolling today, and I figured what better day to do it than April Fool's Day. Now, for the people who don't have short attention spans, and for the real fans that didn't click off of this video immediately and hit the dislike button and unsubscribe, I want you guys to do me a favor. I want you guys to respond to every idiot in the comment section that comments something really stupid and makes it obvious that they didn't even finish the entire video. I want you guys to respond to each and every single comment that you see like that and tell them why they're a moron. But I'm done talking. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. But as always, until next time.